How's it going, you guys, and welcome to your morning cup. Now we need to talk about Turkmenistan and Gurbanbuly Berdymukhamedov. Now this individual is infamous in the realm of dictators, as wide as the realm of dictators can possibly be. And why? Well, for all of the iffy reasons, if you will. This is the same individual that John Oliver spoke about intensively in his piece targeted on Turkmenistan. And well, the entire ensemble of how it turned out was rather amusing, if you will. I'm going to link that video down below. Make sure you guys go check that out. Last week, tonight's epic video. But today marks another incredible ambition that the president of Turkmenistan has put forth, and that is that a national holiday will now be declared because of a dog breed. A dog breed by the name of an Alaby dog is, well, a breed of dogs that was preferred by shepherds way back in the day in the region. And they're rather huge dogs. They weigh up to 80 kilos, and that's like 170 pounds. And the bottom line being that these dogs now have a dedicated holiday named after them, which is, well, rather adorable in one way and kind of why-ish in the other way. You see, the Alaby is a variety of a shepherd dog, and President Gurbanbuly Berdymukhamedov has encouraged a veneration of the breed as a symbol of a national heritage of Turkmenistan. Now, alongside the Ahal Teke, who we are so infamously aware of, considering the fact that the Ahal Teke was a horse that the president fell off of face first onto the ground, and all footage of that was scrapped from the internet except for this right here. It's rather funny, to say the least. You see, top prize of courage was given to a dog that was serving in the border guard service. And yes, of course, dogs have been closely knit with our communities for a long time. They've been a part of the military, they've been a part of the police force, they've been a part of essentially every single venture that we have embarked upon, considering that, well, they're better than us in terms of their senses. They are really special for Gurbanbuly Berdymukhamedov, and what I mean by that is that just last year he commissioned a statue that was 19 feet long of a dog, and this year he has made it a national holiday, as well as opened an all new breeding ground for these dogs that looks straight out of a 5-star brochure of some sort. What we also understand is the fact that the Turkmen banks have been pressurized to follow this ambitious venture of Gurbanbuly Berdymukhamedov, dictating that they must, well, fund this venture if they want to exist in the nation. I don't know how I feel about that, but okay. You see, in an addition to the whole 19-foot tall dog, it is also in the same city wherein a horse statue was commissioned with him sitting on top of a golden horse. Now, okay, that's a thing, I believe. What we also understand is the fact that Turkmenistan is unfortunately one of the least free nations in the world, and that is a known fact. You see, one of the least free nations in what regards, you might ask? Well, one of the least free nations in the regards of people's rights, human rights violations, journalism, breach of confidence in journalism, sheer disregard of any and all freedom of speech, and the list goes on. You see, by no means is this a regular nation, and by all means is this a dictatorship. It's just masked as not being a dictatorship, considering that he calls himself a president, his son is the prime minister, and so on and so forth. All his close confidants are in high-ranking positions, and that is just how it functions. Turkmenistan was a part of the Soviet Union. It was a territory that was standalone, and ever since the Soviet Union collapsed, this is what we have. It is still closely knit with the Soviet Union, however, including this viral video of Vladimir Putin and Gurbanbuly Berdymukhamedov, when Gurbanbuly gave Vladimir Putin a dog, and that was an Alaby dog, and the way he handled the dog sparked Putin to jump up from his seat and go rescue the dog, which was rather ironic in the eyes of many, considering that people have affiliated ruthlessness and a disregard of any and all sentiment. That is the affiliation of Putin, which is kind of sad to think about because he's human as well, and he is someone who has many dogs, so of course he has an attachment to life in general of these dogs. And the way he handled that situation was rather astonishing to the eyes of many. People said that Putin jumped to the rescue, which was rather adorable. Well, considering all things, yeah, it was. But let's not forget the bigger picture here, people. All fun and games, as long as it's all fun and games. Also, before we stop talking about Turkmenistan, let's just bring to light that this nation is obsessed with Guinness World Records. And this is something that was covered intensively in John Oliver's piece in Last Week Tonight. So go on there after this video. I'm going to link it down below. Check out Last Week Tonight. Learn more about Turkmenistan, because I'm not going to be able to do it justice considering that I don't have HBO behind me. But it is worth looking into. See you soon.